Morning. These two dogs, this is what I want to talk about. That's the male, the big one. That's Erdy. This one here, this is Erdy. Into Erdy. And that's Suki. Suki, Jeddah. Erdy being, look. See ya. See ya. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey! You haven't changed, have you? You're still the same as you always have been. Right, basically, this was my first dog. Look, this was my first dog. It was Suki. That's the female you've seen in the video playing the big dog. So at 1 year old, hey, you're still the same, aren't you? Why do you have to be a bit of a buller? Suki's not bothered about you. Look now, you see the other dogs. No video. I'll tell you. Right. So I got Suki I got as a puppy, and then I got Erdy at 6 months old, didn't I? I got you at 6 months old when I was in England to give Suki some company. So I didn't go with my girlfriend, she went with one of the neighbours when I found out to get the dog. He came from a guy who, I think he was breeding them, and I think for some reason, which is probably why he's the way he is, couldn't do anything with you, could he? He didn't want you, did he? He had you on a piece of string, didn't he? And he didn't want you, but I had you, didn't I? Because I could take it. Right. I don't know what's up with his mouth here. He's had an infection. I think it's all his biting, so I've had to put this special cream on for him. Let's get this bit of food. Still got sir, haven't you? Still got sir coming off, haven't you? You've still got crazy eyes, haven't you? Blackie, Star. See ya. So when I had him, I had you at 6 months, didn't I? I did, and you had a different name, didn't you? I shouldn't have really changed your name, should I? So Suki was my first dog as a puppy. I got Suki from Mishkoltz. The mum was pure black, and the dad was black and grey. He looked like a wolf. And then we don't know who your parents are, do we? Although you was a little bit crazy, weren't you? But what I want to say is, there's a video where I've only just my girlfriend found it yesterday, where in one winter when I had these two dogs along, and they were very dominant, even with her. I think he had a bit of a sex problem, wanted to have sex all the time, and they actually had it's actually quite a good video to look. He actually had a right good fight. Not saying they had a good fight. Well, it wasn't nice. I got bitten. I actually got bitten on my leg at the time because I tried to break it up. Because you can just see me in the middle of it. I'm in the centre of them both. But I don't think he's. See, look, he's got this problem here. He's got a problem here at the minute. He's got an infection. Like, I don't know why. I think it's because he's always biting. He's got cream on it. So all that black skin, what normally you see on the dogs at the side of the mouth, seems to have all come off. I think it's the way he's always messing about, chomping around all the time, aren't you? So how old are you now? 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, I'm in 22. Oh, you must be 5 year old now, aren't you? So Suki must be 6. I reckon Suki's coming on for 6 year old. Got you as a puppy in 2016, didn't we? She's a lovely dog, Suki. See, look, is that it? Look here. You can hear dogs barking, look. This is how they carry on. So what you'll do is start humping her. Look. Erdy. What it is, that's a dominant because he wants to be in charge. He wants to be the top security dog. But she will duff him up because she'll get really nasty. But they've had some pluffs, you know, a few fights in the past. Anyway, you've all had a good New Year. This year, I'm hoping to be in the house this year. Well, I will be in the house. I'll be in the house for spring. Once this bathroom's done at the other house, just after Christmas. Yeah, look, here. Dog on the street. This is the problem here. Erdy Suki, never so bad. Oh, yeah, I was at it again. It's actually glad you've seen all this, look. Erda, what are you doing? Mitchell Hart. You're looking through the gap at the bottom. Erda. This is why I've gone to another, I've got that other house in the fields. Because the dogs at the back, because they've all been separated. No, look. Erdy, mixing out, get off her back, stop trying to have sex with her. He's had his bits off, so he can't do it. And she's been done. He's at the door, he's there, the dog's there. What the fuck? Poor dog, it's terrible really. I can't rescue him all. Probably starving. I mean, these are rip it to bits. He hates anything that moves. Joey, look how big he is. Suki. But she's very aggressive. She can be. That other dog you can hear barking, that's the knobhead I fell out with. He's got a German Shepherd, brown one. Female. It's only small though. Suki, Erdy? It's gone, is it here, man? You can't drink water normally either, it just splashes it everywhere. There, baby. So I'm saying, he's a big dog. He's not like your normal German Shepherds. Look, he's got loads of energy. Hey, your baby. I want to cut you. He don't like the other dogs at the back because they attacked him. They turned on him. Hey, baby. Move on. At least you've got clean mouth, haven't you? Hmm? Come on, Suki. Come on, Suki. Anyway, when I got him, they went to fetch him when I was on 6 months probation in England. And Suki was really depressed. So I said to my girlfriend, I says, well, try and get another male dog. So she showed me a picture of this one. He was 6 months old, which isn't ideal time, really age to get a dog. Especially a dog you don't really know. So I've got photographs. I'm going to put a picture up. You'll see the videos after. And the pictures, the guy, when my girlfriend went to pick him up, he wasn't an happy dog. And I don't think the owner was well, they're not nice. A lot of them aren't nice here anyway. This is, I mean, look, amount of dogs on the streets. But anyway, he was really content. She sent me photographs. He was in the back of the car. His tongue was hanging out, and he looked really happy. Thinking, got seemed a lovely dog. I couldn't wait to get him back home. Or for my girlfriend. He got back. They had a few because he's dominant. He's always a dominant dog, even with the females. Even when they're playing, he likes to have everything. So let's just say, if she was lying on like a rug or anything, he'd like try and pull it away. But what happened was, he was around the side of the house, and she sent me a video, and they were playing, and they got into a bit of a fight. But there's a video what I'm going to show you where they were playing in the snow, and I think Suki would have been, because Suki was 1 year old, so there's 6 months between them. So she was 1 year old, he was 6. He loves water, don't you? Psycho eyes. See, she's really content, aren't you, Suka? What are you doing cleaning with? I love you too. I love you too. Wait till you get to the mother place. What are you going to do in the other place? What are you going to do? You want to be in the house? You don't want to be in the house, do you? Even though you want to put you in the house. Nikita. So, they had a few fights, but this one they had in the snow, which I can't even remember. You can see the way he jumps about on her, and then he attacks her. But I will be honest with you, I think she actually really bit him on his nose. He had blood on his nose, I think I can remember it now, but I got bit on my leg. Now, I am going to put some pictures up of all the injuries I've got off these dogs. So what I'm trying to say to you is, yeah, the fantastic dogs and the fantastic security dogs. But you got to take it with a bit of a pinch of salt, because if you have multiple dogs like I've got, where you've got a mix of females and males, I don't go no special training. I'm not ambassador of no German Shepherds. All I try and do is give them love and give them a decent life. German Shepherds, you don't need to specifically give them training. You have to be firm with them. When they do wrong, you have to make sure you're firm, and when they fight, you do sometimes have to really shout, and you have to go to extreme measures. I'm not about kicking the shit out of your dog, because that's not going to do anything. That's just going to make your dogs worse. But you have to try your best to break them up, even if you have to like this. This has been on. I've like had this half filled with water, and I've just tipped that out and chucked it on the dog's heads and all sorts. Or like even that OSB, which is like chipboard, put things like that in between them. Or if you've got like, I always try and keep a bucket of water under, but I've not had any major issues. But Star at the back, oh please, he's got his fur in my mouth. She takes after him. She causes a lot of she's caused all the problems at the back, the female. German Shepherds, I'm just going to give you my experience. You don't need to constantly repeat training. You can tell these dogs to about 3 or 4 or 5 times, and they will understand. They will get the drift of what you want to do. I mean, you see Suki as a puppy, and she was young. Look how she knew it. She had an apple. Suki, Jeddah. See you back. See how she just, when I was playing with her in the snow, can you see how, where you're going to see the video, can you see how she just automatically brought the ball back, or brought the apple back? They're not stupid dogs. They're very, very intelligent. But I personally think if you want a family dog, a family dog, and you want a good dog, I've got to put my neck out here a little bit. I don't think you can get a better dog than a Labrador, and I'm being serious. That black Labrador is my ex-wife. It was our family dog. But obviously, I wanted to bring him here. Bino, he's a male, but she won't let me have him. So I suppose it won't fair. But they're fantastic dogs. Really clever. But for security dogs, I don't think you can get much better than a German Shepherd, because they're just good at everything. Problem is, they're too protective, aren't you, Suka? Aren't you? You are. You're beautiful. You are, aren't you? You're a beautiful mummy. And you're just a crazy dad. Look, you got your dick out. Why are you? Why is that? He's harmless. That's it, Peter. He just wants loads of love. That's all he wanted. He's boisterous. He's not a bad dog, are you? Basically, the bloke said he couldn't do anything with him. Look at her teeth. Oh, it's cleaning herself. Look how big they are. I know why. Bite hurts. Look at them fangs. Aren't you, Suka? Yeah, see? Now you look normal, don't you? You look like a little cutie, don't you? And you're just a lazy dog, aren't you? Lazy herder. So this is herder. You're the dad, aren't you? You're herder. That's Suka. Suki? Herdy. Look at you. Look how thick your fur is. Look at you. And you got up there. And you got up there. Open up there. Erdy! Fucking hell, he weighs a ton, he does. Erdy and Amsterdam. You're going to laugh, because these kennels are so big, they both could sleep in there, although they sleep in there at night, but they love to get in there together. What's in here? What's in your kennel? What's in your kennel? What's in here? Suki, get her. Get her. Get her. Beautiful. Erdy crazy, isn't he? Erdy crazy. He's always eating, isn't he? I love you. You're my baby, aren't you? My first doggy. Birds love my little compost. I bet they're all nesting in there. I love that. Look at them. They'll all be nesting inside. See them, all the sparrows. They love these. They love these. This is what the birds love. See how they've all been in here, shit everywhere. But see them all. But they love these type of things for. They get protection, you see, from the sparrowhawk. And the cats don't want to go into things like this.